filed this case. Teesta Silverwhite filed this case. No one questioned the antecedents. Mr. Modi appeared before the SIT. The SIT was eventually formed. So the petitioner, the background of the petitioner is completely irrelevant. This is a completely useless argument.
It's very irrelevant.
It's a useless argument to the trial.
It is absolutely useless. Is Justice Soni the judge of the Delhi High Court? Is Justice Soni the judge of the Delhi High Court who is going to decide whether to issue notice or not? अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो?
No, by this logic, one minute, Prashant Bhushan must be never allowed to file a case.
Exactly.
I mean, Nalin, what is this argument being put out here? I mean, I like Nalin's response here. This debate is getting serious, but Nalin, essentially my question is fundamentally to you. Why is the government not filing a case against the BBC? Why is it through an NGO? Or do you have a hand behind the case? Are you behind it? Are you the author of the case? Have you inspired Harish Salve to fight this case in court? It seems to be causing a lot of heartburn on the other side.
So I can say this.
It's causing tremendous heartburn tonight.
So I can say this with full...
I
can say this personally with full sense of responsibility. The first time I heard of the case was when it was reported in the news. I mean, so to make an assumption that the BJP is planning this and whoever, some of us being in the profession of law, were guiding it from the behind and reaching out to Mr. Salve, I think that's a conspiracy theory. Comes typically from the Congress party, which always looks for a conspiracy theory. Up to the late Indira Gandhi ji, it always was a foreign hand. Now under the new Congress, it is always an internal hand on a conspiracy. So I think we should reject that. Number two, I think, Pankaj ji, I've started wondering whether those who say they are fighting for democracy, fighting for free speech, I've really started wondering whether they are the most intolerant. So anyone else having a point of view is always questioning who is the person, why does he have a point of view, do you know so-and-so? The same arguments hold true to any one of you. Right. I mean, how does the argument change? So, I mean, it can't. No, I think everybody is entitled to a point of view. That's what our constitution respects.
Harish Salve is arguing the case.
Why would so then after
Renu, I think because Harish Salve is coming in the case,
the question
you seem to have lost the case before it's argued. You've conceded defeat.
All kinds of facts about the petitioner. And they would all come out in the public domain. So let people know what's wrong with it. Why are you imputing motives to what somebody is raising? It's a fact. I mean, he is giving you the background of a petitioner. Accept it. How does that make him? The guy who is giving you the news is the person who is the bad guy. How does that work?
Who has issued the notice to the BBC to respond? Justice S.M. Soni, the petitioner? Narendra Modi? No, it's a Delhi High Court. And are you trying to say that the Delhi High Court is not independent? Or that it is also under the control of the Modi government? Is that your imputation?
No, I think Karthik, as I would only end by saying that I think Renu, don't get worried. We are all going to be watching in delight as Harish Salve argues this case out. It's going to be fascinating. I'd like to see the BBC's defense. Frankly, they have none.